Okay, so this is Ultimate Collector Series Obi-Wan's Jedi Starfighter. It is brand new for 2010 as of September. And sorry, this took a little bit longer than I thought to come in the mail. I posted up on my channel that I would be doing a review of this. And it just took a little bit longer to get here than I kind of was hoping it would. So sorry for that delay. But yeah, this is a very interesting set. Like I said, it is Ultimate Collector Series, so there's no minifigures included. And it's not really meant to be played with, but it is still quite impressive. This is only the second version of this ship that's ever been produced. The original is right here, and it is minifigure scale. You can see the similarities, but also the big difference between kind of minifigure scale and Ultimate Series. I'll try and line these up. You can see it's not even really close. The original one is from 2002, and it was $20 when it first came out, and it's 138 pieces. This new one is 687 pieces and $100 US. But I managed to find it on sale from Lego.com for $75 instead of $100, so that's nice. I'm not sure if that sale is still going on. This was about 2 weeks ago or so, but there is that. A couple things to point out. First of all, it does come on this lovely little stand, and you get a fact sheet like pretty much every Ultimate Collector Series set. You can kind of see where it's made and length, hyperspace system, maximum speed, weapons, capacity. Very, very cool and official. And then it comes up on the stand here, and as you can see, it's very, very secure. You can kind of wobble it around. It mounts. I'll show you how it mounts, but it's pegged right into the center of the ship, and it can be rotated on the stand very securely. You can just kind of spin it and it won't go anywhere, which is very nice. I'm kind of glad they did that. This is only my second Ultimate Collector Series set, so I don't know if that's a standard. The only other set I have is of this caliber is General Grievous, the actual figure, like the big statue, and he's on a rotating base. So I'm not sure if the rotation is kind of a standard in the Ultimate Collector Series, but it is nice to have this really. This is more of a model than it is really a set or more like a play set. It's much more of a model or a display item, but it's nice to have that security, but at the same time the ability to kind of choose which angle you want to rotate it or have it displayed. So a couple things to point out in comparison real quick. You can see you got the same very nice brick red. The original one comes with a little Obi-Wan and a lightsaber and the head of an R4. This one, no pilot, no lightsaber, but you do actually still get the R4 unit. Just the head again, but a lot more detail right there, as you can see. If it will focus, there we go. So very nice to have that completely unique piece right there for this set. It's very nice that they did that. And then you can see on the original one you got some yellow, and then the green lines, and then you get some just nice little stripes. And then again you got the green, and the yellow, and then a little less detail up in the kind of the bridge of the nose section. But then you get some decals right here. So that is very, very nice. Pretty much the only thing that makes this one, the original one, detail-wise better, is you can see on the fin right there, you get some nice coloring to match. But on this one, it's just kind of a stark white with the Republic symbol. That will be an Imperial symbol, but for right now, this is a Republic symbol. But still very nice. You get a little bit more green in this one, as you can see. And then there's some green on the original one as well. The original one, you had these hubs from tire pieces that were the engines. And then on this one you have actual engines. Turn it towards the light so you can see. It's got the really nice blue output on it. So that is, it's just beautiful to look at. They did a really good job. And actually there's some thickness added to the wing. There's a little flap there. You can see it kind of adjusts, but I have it kind of halfway so it looks a little bit thicker in the rear, in the tail section, to really add some bulk. But just a beautiful streamline design. This has always been one of my favorite ships aesthetically. Just very, very beautiful to look at. You can't open the cockpit. To get inside you have to take one piece out, and I think it pulls off a nice look that you can see from the side angle. It slowly kind of rises up, and then it meets the cockpit perfectly. There's no extra bump. As you can see on the original, it just kind of very steeply rises up. So it's very nice to have that kind of build up and stream over, and then you have the top of the cockpit going straight into the fin. But to open up the cockpit, you just remove that little piece, and you can pop that all open. And again, really no shortage of detail. He has little pedals in there. I'll turn that towards the light. You have some stickering for control panels. You have hand controls right there. You got little lights, you got little details. Very, very nice. The chair is even actually adjustable. So, and if you're wondering if you can put a minifigure in there, grab Obi-Wan out of here real quick. There's episode 2 Obi-Wan, by the way, from 2002. Pretty neat looking. I like the yellow. But he will fit in there. It's just a little strange, seeing as the rest of the ship is just big. But he will scrunch in there. He just looks a little bit smaller than he should. So you can see. He fits, but the ship just looks very big around him. He's about 10 to 15% too small to kind of truly scale him. But the minifigure one is actually a little bit more to scale. This isn't a very large ship. As you can see, it says the length is only 8 meters. Not very big. My conversion math isn't that great, but that's not very. It's not that big. It's like a limousine length is the best way to put it. Not a very big car, or not a very big ship. So very, very nice though. Just a beautiful design, streamlined. The colors are all perfect. You have this deep red, and then you got a little bit of an accent of a black, just to give it an extra edge. You can see you don't even really notice the black, but as you get closer you'll see it. And then the white, the stark white on the brick red is amazing. I always love the Imperial, or the Republic colors. The lime green, just to kind of throw it off. And then the lime green and the white and the blue of the engines is just perfect. There's nothing wrong with that. And then the only other thing that's really different, the original one, as you can see, has 2 laser cannons and landing gear. And then the Ultimate Collector Series one has 4 laser cannons. There is 2 on the bottom. There's one right there. And there's the other one right there. So when you see it from the front, it has 4. Right there. And this one, the Ultimate Collector Series, does not have landing gear. To detach it, all you have to do, you come up underneath, you can see it pins in right there, and then the front is just a kind of a stabilizer. But so we get it off, all you have to do is pull this down, and I have to do that with 2 hands. I really don't feel like dropping this. But you just have to pull it apart, and it does do so pretty easily. I can turn that and see. You have these little guys right here, these little bolts, and they fit in to that slot right there. Let's get a little more light in there. There we go. They fit in right there. So it holds it very snug. And the amazing thing about this set is even on the bottom, where there shouldn't be any detail, there still is. You can see the engines just look fantastic from the bottom. They're very clean, swooped. They roll. You can see it. It's a point all the way into the red and then back to the white and straight to the engine. There's no compromise of detail from the bottom. And it does kind of rest flat by itself, but not as well as it would without landing gear. You can see it just kind of lays on the ground. But it won't bend or damage anything if you leave it like that. So there's kind of the true size comparison right there. But just a fantastic set. Again, it's not really to be played with. It's very solid. I haven't had anything pop off on me yet. You know, there's not really any small detail pieces that are gonna kind of pop out of place. Everything is very secure and solid. There's no moving pieces. There's no big wings or flaps or little landing gear pieces that are gonna kind of pop off on you if you hit a wrong angle. And as you saw, the stand does a really great job of keeping it secure and flat. It's not gonna tip over, and it does a good job of rotating the set kind of however you want to display it. So great set. Like I said, normally retails for $100. $100 for 680 pieces is not the best value. Like I said, I got mine for sale, or on sale, not for sale. I got mine on sale for $75, so $75 for 680 pieces is very good. These days, it's not the best value, but it's still great. It's still good. And for a set of this quality, you really can't complain. It's just tremendous quality. So there's that. Can't recommend it anymore. The only people that really wouldn't want this set are younger kids that would just kind of build it and try to play with it when you can't. But that's not to say that you couldn't play with it. It's just not really encouraged. So there is that review. Very excellent set. Coming up very soon, I still do have the secret reviews coming. My friend is kind of taking a little bit, it's taken him a little bit longer to find all the pieces for the 2 secret reviews that are coming. So those are still going to happen. This was not one of them. I'll let you know when the secret reviews are coming out. As well as I have ordered all 2011 LEGO Star Wars sets. I've managed to find them early. They're not available till January 2011. And I managed to find them early through various websites, and I'll tell you where when I get to the review of each set. So all 2011 sets are in the mail. They're coming towards my house. It is almost Christmas, so they could be here. They should be here in the next couple days, but it is Christmas time, so they could be here next week as well. Just kind of depends how long the mail takes. So 2011 sets are on their way. Reviews will be up shortly. So look for those, as well as I'm really, depending on how much Christmas money I get and how much work I get, I really want to get the Ultimate Collector Series Imperial Shuttle. That's definitely something I'm going to buy, as well as some old sets like the TIE Bomber, the TIE Crawler, the 6211 Star Destroyer, the original TIE Advanced with Y-Wing, a lot of the really cool classic sets that I just kind of never got around to getting, or I have newer or older versions of. So I'm looking to get those as well. Like I said, just kind of depends on how much money I have. So there is that review. More reviews on the way. New reviews of sets that aren't even available yet. Reviews of sets that have been available forever and are now rare. And secret reviews of sets that you guys have been really wanting and are just hard to find on YouTube alone. Just some really rare sets. So look for those. Thank you guys for being patient and watching and subscribing. And that is all for now.